Good morning, friends. Welcome back to the John Went Walking YouTube channel, coming to you this morning from the Florida Trail. This morning, I'm out at the most isolated drink vending machine in the state of Florida. It's on the Florida Trail at mile 723.7. You know, this past week, I saw a post from Mr. Chris Littlefield on the Florida Trail Hikers Facebook page. And as soon as I saw his post, I knew it was one of those iconic spots on the Florida Trail that I just had to visit. And I knew I would get out there as soon as I could. So this post, the post he made that day was from this exact spot. And as soon as I read it, I said, yep, I'm gonna get out there this week and get out there and visit that Pepsi machine. So I actually have Chris's Facebook post copied here. I'm gonna read it to you, what he said. Chris Littlefield in the Florida Trail Hikers this past week. Chris wrote, had the absolute pleasure of meeting Miss Lucy today, who maintains the most isolated drink machine in Florida, as we were hiking the Madison County Roadwalk. Fun facts, Chris writes. The machine was originally placed there by her mother 42 years ago to provide access to cold drinks and snacks to travelers in the area who were out on a Sunday drive. Originally, there was a drink machine and a snack machine. The snacks didn't go so well, so the snack machine was removed, leaving only the drink machine. Now, Miss Lucy prefers Coke over Pepsi, but Coke wouldn't allow her to have a machine out there. So that's why it's Pepsi products. She loves how it's become an iconic stop on the Florida Trail. Thanks, Chris. You inspired me to get out here. I appreciate that. So, you know, I'm out here this morning. I wanted to make a post about my through hike. If you guys have been following at all, you know I have a bunch of videos on this channel, over 100 actually, and they're all like point to point. And they go anywhere from as far south as down to Westgate River Ranch, down around mile 234, 235 in that section, all the way up here. This is the furthest north I've filmed a video, and it's at mile marker 723. And this has all been over the past 12 months, and you can see my videos on my channel. And like I said, there are over 100 of them on there, point to point. So, you know, the good thing about the point-to-point videos is if you are interested in seeing exactly how the trail looks, it's not a bad thing, because you get to, I'm walking along, you're actually seeing every little bit of the trail, and I have specific points. So you can see the specific location if you go to your Far Out app, and then you can see how it looks out there, which is good. On the other hand, and they're all like about 10 to 12 minutes long. On the other hand, you know, they could get a little bit boring. It's me just talking, rambling on and on and on, you know, for 10 or 12 minutes while I'm hiking down the Florida Trail. So I realize, you know, there's got to be somewhere in between. I got to do something a little bit different. So I am aware of like iMovie on my iPhone, and I'm just not real technologically savvy. And I know most of you probably think, oh, it's so simple, why don't you just use it? And I'm going to, but I have to practice it a little bit first. So I'm practicing around the house, and eventually I'm going to post a video that it looks like a video. Probably cut it down a little bit, maybe 5 or 6 minutes instead of 10 or 12, and do it that way. Now I'm just kind of watching. This is at the end. If you've never been out here, this is kind of at the end of a dirt road, a dirt walking section. That comes through this area, and it comes out, and the hard road is right out here. Overstreet Road is right there. It comes out, and I think we're just north here, somewhere just north of like Perry, Florida, in Madison County. So anyway, friends, you know, I'm 64 years old this year, and I was kind of thinking it's going to be my time. It's time for me to retire and to do the Florida Trail, because ultimately, you know, this is my warm up. I'm really looking forward to doing an AT attempt as soon as like immediately the year following my Florida Trail attempt, or maybe even possibly the same time. So that's what I've been shooting for. That's what I'm working towards. And I have gotten myself prepared. Like physically, I'd be able to do it. I'm prepared in every way, except I'm just not quite done with my work life. So I'm finishing up my work life. I'm at the end of my career, my second career. You know, I'm a retired military guy. And now I'm at the end of my second career, and I turned 64 this past September. So that means 65 this coming September of 26. So my thought is I'm going to keep exploring the Florida Trail and bringing you trail videos to this channel, and then keep maybe expanding a little bit further, getting a little bit further south in Florida, a little bit further out into the Panhandle over the next year, because I've really enjoyed like being out exploring Florida. And it's not just being on the Florida Trail, it's exploring Florida. Like there's so many incredible people out here to meet and things to do. In my, like, as I'm traveling for work, I'm able to like get myself into different parts of Florida and actually make some films and put them on the channel. And I've just really enjoyed the past year. It's just been so good for me. Been good for me emotionally just to be out in the fresh air and getting all these miles in. So anyway, that's the plan. I'm going to continue this year, making these short videos and bringing you the Florida Trail from different sections around the state. And I'm still thinking Thru-Hike, but it's probably going to not, it's definitely not going to happen this year. It's not going to happen in January. But you know, my goal right now is I'll finish working in September of 26, and then I'll be able for my Florida kickoff in January of 27. So it seems a long ways away, but I know it's not. Time flies, and I'm going to enjoy every minute leading up to it. Friends, I'm so grateful that you're taking a minute to watch my videos, and some of you like them and comment on them. I remember when I first started doing this like a year ago in November, I thought, not only will nobody ever even see the video, nobody will ever even know it was there. So somehow a handful of people found it. I'm very grateful for every single one of you. I appreciate you taking the time. It's very motivational from me to hear from you. And I appreciate that. And anything I can do for any of you all, please don't hesitate to reach out. It's so great to see everybody this morning. It's John on the John Went Walking channel, coming to you from mile 723.7 at the most isolated drink machine in the state of Florida. You all have a wonderful day, and I will be coming to you again real soon from the Florida Trail. Goodbye, friends.